Imagine the excitement of finding these rare top 3 coins that could completely change your life. This is why coins collecting is so thrilling. You never know what hidden treasures might be waiting to be discovered, because it could be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars, and that could make you rich. Imagine finding a tiny dime in your collection that could be worth more than a brand new luxury car or even a house. That's right, there is a dime out there that has sold for over $500,000. It's one of the rarest and most valuable dimes in U.S. history, the legendary 1975 no-S-proof dime. This ultra-rare coin is so elusive that only two confirmed examples exist. Just think, if another one is discovered, it could easily fetch 6 figures at auction. Could you be the next lucky person to find one? Stay tuned as we dive deep into the fascinating history, shocking value, and how you might have a hidden treasure sitting in your collection right now. History of the 1975 no-S-proof dime. The 1975 no-S-proof dime is one of the rarest modern U.S. coins, and its existence is almost a mistake. To understand how this happened, we need to take a trip back to the 1970s, when proof coins were specially struck at the San Francisco Mint's mint mark for collectors. How could this happen? Experts believe that an employee at the U.S. Mint accidentally used a die that did not have the S mint mark and struck a handful of dimes before the mistake was caught. These dimes were then sealed inside 1975 proof sets and sold to collectors without anyone realizing their rarity at the time. How rare is the 1975 no-S-proof dime? This coin is considered one of the holy grails of U.S. coin collecting. Out of the millions of proof sets produced in 1975, only 2 examples of the no-S dime have ever been found, making it one of the scarcest coins of the modern era. Think about it, a dime, worth just 10 cents, is now a piece of history that is valued at more than $500,000. That's what makes this coin so legendary. Value of the 1975 no-S-proof dime. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping prices this dime has fetched at auction. In 2011, one of the 2 known examples sold for a record-breaking $349,600 at a Heritage Auctions event. In 2019, the other example was auctioned off for an astounding $456,000. Experts believe that if a third example is ever found, it could easily surpass $500,000 or even reach $1 million depending on demand. This is why collectors, dealers, and treasure hunters are on the lookout for more of these dimes, as the discovery of another one could be life-changing. Why this coin is so valuable? There are a few key reasons why this coin is worth an absolute fortune. Incredibly rare. With only 2 confirmed examples, it's one of the rarest dimes in U.S. history. A minting mistake. Error coins, especially those affecting proof sets, are highly sought after by collectors. High demand. Since the 1975 no-S-proof dime is nearly impossible to find, collectors are willing to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to own one. The 1966 Washington quarter is a significant coin in U.S. numismatic history. This year, like 1965 and 1967, reflects the ongoing challenges and transitions in the U.S. Mint's coinage practices. Though standard 1966 Washington quarters are common, error coins from this year stand out as rare treasures for collectors. These errors range from minor flaws to major striking anomalies, making them both historically intriguing and highly valuable. This comprehensive guide delves into the design, historical context, notable errors, and values associated with the rare 1966 Washington quarter errors. The Coinage Act of 1965, signed into law to address a national coin shortage and rising silver prices, introduced the copper-nickel-clad composition for dimes and quarters. By 1966, the U.S. Mint had fully transitioned to this new material. This quarter, like its 1965 predecessor, was composed of a copper core sandwiched between 2 layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel. From 1965 to 1967, mint marks were omitted to discourage hoarding. As a result, all 1966 quarters lack mint marks, and it is impossible to distinguish coins struck in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. However, error coins represent a fraction of this number, significantly increasing their value to collectors. These errors occur when one or both outer layers of the copper-nickel clad are missing, exposing the copper core. Key characteristics. A reddish or brownish appearance on one or both sides, missing clad layer, $1,000 to $1,500, silver planchet errors. A small number of 1966 quarters were accidentally struck on leftover 90% silver plankets from pre-1965 coinage, uncirculated, $10,000 plus. A double die obverse error occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, creating a doubling effect on certain design elements. Major doubling, $1,000 plus. Off-center strikes occur when a coin blank planchet is not properly aligned during minting, resulting in part of the design being missing. 50% off-center, $500, $1,000 plus. Error coins must be authenticated and graded by trusted third-party services like PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service or NGC Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Grading not only confirms the authenticity of an error, but also provides a standard for its condition and value. Rarity of the error. More dramatic and noticeable errors fetch higher prices. Condition of the coin. Mint state examples command premium values. Market demand. Error coins are particularly popular in the numismatic market, influencing their value. 1971 Error Elizabeth II to P. PENCE, the first decimal coinage. Our journey begins in 1971. This was the year the UK officially switched to the decimal system, abandoning its traditional currency structure in favor of a simpler, base 10 model. The 2p coin, inscribed with new pence, was among the first to be issued after this significant change. The 1971 2p pence coin was produced in large quantities to meet the needs of the new decimalized system, but that didn't stop errors from creeping in. Even though the Royal Mint took great care to avoid mistakes, errors were inevitable, especially in this early phase of decimal coinage production. Types of errors on the 1971 coin. Double die obverse, a significant error in which the Queen's portrait was struck twice, giving it a ghost-like or doubled appearance. Misaligned dies. The obverse and reverse sides of the coin were not perfectly aligned, resulting in a slightly off-center design. Coins with these errors are extremely sought after by collectors today. If you have a 1971 2p coin with a double die error or a misaligned die, you're looking at a potential value of $15,000 to $20,000 or more, especially if the coin is in pristine condition. Such errors on early decimal coins have become rarer with time, and their historical significance adds to their market value. Narrator hooked to next coin, but wait, don't go searching through your 1971 coins just yet. We have a lot more rare 2p pence coins to cover, including one from 1979 that boasts a very unique minting error. Let's dive into it.